Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna talk about the Naked Heat palette. You know I had to pick this up. Definitely something that I've been waiting for. So I am gonna show you how it swatches. It's in this cool little box, and when you take it out, it looks like this. 12 shades. I have used it one time already. It has a really good mirror, and it has a brush, which I never really use the brushes in here, but it has a shader brush and then a blending on this side. I am going to just swatch this on my finger, and I'm just going to apply it on my hand. And I really hope you guys can see the swatches. These are very pigmented and very buttery. These are colors that I definitely wear a lot. I did swatch everything on my arm. We're gonna start from this shade, which is Ounce, Chaser, Sauced, Low Blow, Lumbre, He Devil, Dirty Talk, Scorched, which I think these two shades kind of look a little bit similar, Cayenne, and Fuego, Ashes, which Ashes was a little bit chalky. I had to really build up this shade. And last but not least, Ember, which is such a beautiful color. The only shade that gave me a little bit of a problem was Ashes, which is that dark purple. But other than that, the shadows seem to be great. So I don't know what look I have in mind. I'm pretty much just gonna go with the flow like I usually do. And I'm gonna use the palette in the mirror, and I'm gonna mix these two shades, Chaser and Sauced, together. Ooh. And they are pigmented. And I'm just gonna start buffing that in the crease. When I heard that this palette was coming out, I was like a little kid getting a toy, because I honestly live for colors like this. Anyone that knows me knows that I love my warm colors. I don't care if it's summer, whatever it is. I absolutely love my warm shades. I feel like it's more pigmented, and I don't have any fallout, which is a good thing. I'm gonna take that shade Low Blow. Whoa, picked up way too much product. There's been some mixed reviews on this palette. Some people say it's not pigmented, but I am having absolutely no trouble at all blending these shadows out. So on a Morphe M433 brush, I am going to take the shade Cayenne, which is like that brownish reddish kind of color, and I'm gonna take this in the crease, in the outer part of the crease right here, just right here. I only want this shade right here. These shadows are extremely pigmented. I'm gonna go in the shade En Fuego. I only want it just in the outer part with that first brush that I used, and blend the colors together. I'm gonna take a little bit of Ashes, just a little bit, and I'm gonna add it right there. I'm gonna start blending it up here. I'm just gonna mix the shades En Fuego and Ashes and add a little bit more here. Just gonna blend everything together. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And I'm gonna take that shade Ounce and put that on my highlight bone. I'm going to spray my brush and I'm gonna dip it in Ounce, which is the lightest shade in the palette. I'm gonna take some concealer and I'm just going to outline my crease because I don't have such a defined crease. And once you have the concealer on, you're going to take that brush, dip it in Ounce. You're going to take a different brush. I have 50 billion of these. And you're just going to pack that color on everywhere you put concealer. Now once you have these colors on, you want to blend these colors together. And I didn't take any extra product, it's just whatever's on my brush pretty much. And I am gonna dip it in Fuego on Ashes again and deepen this color up one more time. Just because I feel like it kind of lost some color there. And I am gonna add just a little bit over here. Very softly. I'm going to take that shade He Devil and I'm going to add it in there. And I'm going to add it just on top. I'm going to use a little angled brush and I am going to mix the shades Dirty Talk and Scorch together, and I'm gonna bring it down and I'm gonna do a wing with this. I'm gonna take the shades Sauced and Low Blow on. Now I'm gonna mix the shades He Devil, Cayenne, and En Fuego. I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is a new mascara. Some people compare this mascara to the Better Than Sex mascara, but I did not like that mascara, so I don't think it's comparable to it. I'm back and I figured we just finished the rest of the face together. I'm going to use the Hoola Lite to contour with. I'm going to use my little brush. I'm going to add some Essence Satin Touch Blush in Satin Love. And I'm going to go in with an oldie but goodie, but first I'm going to spray my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm going to take the new Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I'm going to use an oldie but goodie, the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Highlighter from Becca. I haven't used this in like forever. So I'm like, why not bust it out? Still pigmented and still beautiful. And I'm actually going to take some Champagne Pop on my inner corners. Now these are my final thoughts on the Naked Heat palette. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes it is. You get 12 shadows. You get transition colors. One thing that I wish they would have brought in this palette was a black shade. That's just me. Sometimes I like to put a little black. But all together, this palette is beautiful, like really beautiful. These are this is a palette I would probably typically reach for, honestly, every day, because I just wear colors like this. This is just my preference. The only issue I would have to say on this palette is that the shade Ashes, which is that dark purple shade, is kind of chalky, and it's not that really pigmented, and it's pigmented on my finger, but when you go to swatch it, it's like there's nothing there. So that's probably would be my only issue with that shadow. But I mean, when you put it in the crease, it blends out very nicely. So I didn't really have that many issues with it blending out or anything like that. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my channel, and bye. Ay, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ay, ay, ay. Boom, 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 boom.